I'm gonna go 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Take off the parking brake and let's
do
fly.
it. That microphone in front of you there, Sizzlin. You're like one of the Backstreet Boys. That microphone is serious, dude.
He's a professional.
Yeah.
He's got his studio.
アメリカミシガン州。ミシガン州は、五大湖ってありますよね。ざっくりそのど真ん中です。五大湖の北はカナダ、南はシカゴなど、小さな空港を転々としていきます。以降、無解説になります。
Over on the other side of Lake Michigan, that's a little bit of a longer drive than I want to take. So since I don't fly anymore, it's kind of nice to see it in sim at least. But oh yeah, now okay, here on the canal on the I guess what would be the north side of the canal, you'll kind of see the shipbuilding yard. And this town was really a hotbed of they would build the ore boats, what they call the Lakers, that sail on the Great Lakes and haul iron ore, taconite pellets. And
did they make the Edmund Fitzgerald there?
Say that again?
The Edmund Fitzgerald?
I don't know if it was made here. I don't think it was, but I think it was worked on here. And for some years, when I used to come up here, there was still a yacht building company up here. And see some real, I don't know anything about boats, but we see some really, really nice yachts. But now they mostly use it for dry dock in the winter. The Lakers, the ore boats that need repair or maintenance over the winter, and pretty well December, January, February. There's no shipping on the Great Lakes because it's frozen over. So they'll bring in the boats here to the dry dock, and apparently it's a big thing in Sturgeon Bay. The locals will come out to the canal, and that canal cuts from Green Bay over to Lake Michigan right through Sturgeon Bay, and so they'll come out on the canal and watch the boats coming in the beginning of winter, and again it's a really big deal when they see them going out in the spring because they know there's at least some hope that
it's a seasonal
change coming in, you know. So it's kind of an interesting town. I was just going to say, if you notice on the flight plan, we're departing from Door County, Cherryland, and we're landing at Cherry Capital Airport in Traverse City. And if you also notice on our flight plan, that our beginning and our ending airports that are at roughly the same latitude, kind of just below 45 degrees north. So something about that latitude is something the cherries like, because they're both big cherry production areas. As we're flying along here, you look to your left, to the west, that's Green Bay. That is the waters of Green Bay, and then on the right is Lake Michigan. And as you might expect, on the west side of the peninsula, Green Bay, it's a lot calmer waters, not nearly as wild as the Lake Michigan side. So most of the natural harbors and the tourist areas, and even really the people that live up here, a lot of them are on that shoreline on Green Bay, because it's just a lot, not nearly as wild, so it's a lot more developed to our left. The shoreline to our right is pretty well natural the way it, you know, there's not a whole lot developed over there. And in the middle, as you can kind of see, it's mostly agriculture. Cherries, apples, you know, lots of orchards, lots of dairies, which, hey, no surprise in Wisconsin, but even up here. And I'm not sure what crops are, but you can tell there's just a lot of farmland right in the middle, and most of the touristy development stuff's on your shoreline, and for the most part.
That's a good view right there, Sizzlin. That's a good view right there, where your face is part of the garment. No, listen. I'm sorry to interrupt. I apologize.
No, no, no. Go right ahead.
Watching Sizzling play this game is way better than watching the game. Holy smokes, I'm enjoying this. That's so cool. You got that, the honeycomb.
Yeah, honeycomb.
I see you rocking the stream deck there too, man.
Yes,
I use that. You're not using that to the full potential, I know.
No, I was using it before, but now I've got the gear quadrant.
Yeah, it's less needed now.
Yeah,
What is that? Is that the Logitech thing?
Yeah, Logitech.
Okay, roger that. Are you
Is
trying
that
to
the
get?
3-lever?
Yes, it
what
is
was
that
that?
Logitech. He asked, "Is it the 3-lever?" And I believe the answer is yes.
Yeah, 3-lever.
Are you trying to get the honeycomb quadrant too?
Yeah, eventually, but
Become available and stuff. I hear you.
yeah, when it comes back out.
They, if you're looking for a supplier that's got them, Gulf Coast Avionics got them.
I emailed them. I asked them if they ship to Canada, and if their time, because their timing's end of November, December, but they never replied to my email.
I talked to the sales guy today because I ordered one from him about 2 weeks ago. And
Okay.
he said mid-December, early January.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not so much in a rush now. Now that I've got something to tie me over.
Yeah, potty training.
Yeah,
I
potty
was going
training.
to say, I'm going to turn around and Craigslist this one.
Yeah, potty training. I think we pushed that back to January.
All right. So now that you have this camera, and actually speaking of potty training, does this mean like we'll get to see like maybe your little baby or something on there one day? Is that real or no?
I'm not sure about that.
You have to ask. You have to ask the mom.
Yeah, you gotta ask the.
You should get it. If there no, now that's a certain thing. Is there likes on Twitch? How does that work?
No likes on Twitch.
Okay.
It's follows and subscribe. If you've got Amazon Prime, you've got some free Bezos dollars. It gives you a free sub to any channel.
Bucks.
Yeah.
I'm thinking
some other channel they call it Bezos bucks. Like, yeah, well, thanks for those Bezos bucks. Like, yeah, I like that. Bezos bucks.
I'm thinking if we meet enough Bezos bucks or whatever we're trying to do here, we get to see the whole sizzling family.
Yeah. Whole sizzling family.
The
Well, actually,
sizzling broadcasting empire.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, because last night I was streaming Football Manager, and I'm streaming to myself and maybe one person. My wife then sends me a text message, says, "I was trying to find you on Twitch. I don't know how to get to Twitch." I'm like, "What?" But then later on in the night, I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna play one more game and then I'm gonna finish the stream." Then all of a sudden it says you're being hosted by you're being hosted by someone else, and they're bringing 7 people with them, 2 new followers. I'm like, what's this? Is this a raid? And yeah, it was a raid. 5 minutes later, I get another raid of 30 people. I'm like, wow! All of a sudden, I went from like streaming for 1 to streaming to 30. I was like, hey, sweet. And I think I got like 5-6 subs on it, or not subs, follows. And,
What is the difference between a sub and a follow? I'm sorry.
So follow is you're gonna get notifications every time I'm streaming, while a sub is you're gonna get it ad free, and then you get some little emotes, or you get one emote. Those little picture things in the text chat, but you don't have to watch any ads. So
That sounds like what I want. Wow.
yeah,
And what we want thousands of people to buy, right?
yeah, that's right.
Get some custom emotes.
By the way, thanks for the tip. Whoever said that Gulf Coast had the Bravos in stock, because I've been looking for one.
Yes, sir. I grew up actually in Orlando, and there in Lakeland, it's like the town over. I bought a bunch of fuses. No, I bought fuses from Aircraft Spruce. That's where I got them. I got charts and stuff from Gulf Coast.
Both of those honeycomb products look incredible.
Did you see
And
they
the
announced,
amount of-
they
and the
announced
amount-
HOTAS, like a throttle, like a stick and double level throttle
Landing
instead of
gear.
a quadrant.
Landing gear.
Oh, I didn't even know
Landing
about that.
gear.
Yeah, Foxtrot Tango, I think. They just announced it like a couple days ago. It's not out yet.
Very
but
cool.
It's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Because they're making all their stuff compatible for Xbox also.
Oh, they got a good deal on that.
So
Yeah,
like
got the
all
alpha. I freaking love it. It's amazing.
Looking
Yeah,
at the
that's
picture,
the best joke. I used to have a CH, and I liked it for what it was, but I was too young to know the difference. And now that I'm a student, the alpha feels pretty real.
yeah. Because like my yoke, although I just got it, it's discontinued. But really, it's discontinued because the new version will be compatible with the Xbox. That's the only difference. Yeah, so we're going into 2P2 Bing Dinger.
2 Papa 2, Washington Island, yeah. As we cross over to the island here, the reason this county is called Door County, at least the story I've always heard as a visitor, and they were maybe pulling my leg, but was that this channel is called Death's Door because of the weird currents, and there were lots of shipwrecks, going back to the 1800s, and that was always kind of the story I heard, but then I also was doing some reading on it and heard a different version that it was related to an ambush by one tribe of natives on another up at this point here that they lured the other tribe in, and then they were up on a cliff here at the very tip of the peninsula, and that was why it was called Death's Door. So who knows? But pick the story of your choosing, I guess.
Yeah.
One of the things, we'll be landing at several grass strips, and one of the things I noticed about the grass strips, I've actually landed at this one in real life. The other 3 we're going to, I haven't. But most of the grass strips up here are very wide. They're like 150 wide, which
Landing gear. Landing gear.
what you
Landing
see in most
gear.
grass strips. And
Landing
so,
gear.
they have 2 crossing runways, and basically it just looks like a square meadow, and I don't know that it even matters if you're actually on the runway. So,
That just looks like short grass, about 2,300, 2,250.
yeah, about 20. I think both of the runways here are about 2,200, and they're both 50 feet wide. So you get them crossing in a big X, and that part in the middle is just a big square of mowed grass.
Runway 0220, 1432.
1432. Yep.
yeah, it does look like a big X mowed into my backyard.
Yeah.
And some of these, when I was kind of checking out the route, I'm, my system's not the hottest computer system in the world, so I've kind of got some of my graphics setting toned down, and so I don't know if the runways were hard to pick out because of my graphic settings, or if they really are that hard to pick out. Now, some of it, from what I've seen, is it really is like
Now,
that in real life.
I think I'm at the front of the pack here, but I
Yep.
do see a big flashing light. So there's something indicating the thing that's going to at least bring you into it. So
Yeah, I see a beacon. The beacon
This
is
a
nice.
fairly active little airport, both for visitors and the locals.
Well, I'm just joining in. I'm going to be kind of in and out tonight, but I'll be here a little bit.
How you do?
Hi.
Hey, Gollum.
How you doing?
What do you mean you'll be in and out? Are you in trouble? Are your parents mad at you? Have you done your schoolwork? What do you mean you'll be in and out?
Well, he's at
Inconceivable.
he's at In-N-Out Burger place there.
Yeah, I'm at In-N-Out Burger right now.
Oh, we're getting internet now.
Oh no, I've got a couple things I gotta do for my parents, and I'm not in trouble. They just need me to do some stuff, but.
Let me know if you want me to talk to him.
No, I'm good.
Because we all know that you're a good kid, you know?
Landing gear. Landing
Just
gear.
gotta stop all that cocaine.
Yeah, really. I should be able to get in. I'll be here for another 45 minutes at least, and then I gotta maybe do something for 5 minutes.
Will you do us a favor, though, Gollum?
Yeah.
If your mother or father comes screaming in at you, will you please press the microphone button?
I will.
Yeah,
Trust me,
kid.
they're not mad.
Landing gear.
I just want to hear if I'm screaming at my kid the right way.
Looking for some pointers, huh?
Yeah.
You'll see soon, Popcorn. I know you're all lovey-dovey and, you know, it's all young. Yeah, you'll see.
Well, the kid was taking off his diaper today, and we're like, okay. Well, then he goes over to the kitchen and he just pees right there on the floor. And we're like, you got clean up your pee. Well, then he's like trying to go to the washroom, but it's locked, and because he wants to get something to wipe it down with. So we give him a Scott towel. He takes it and he wipes it down himself. We're like, you can't do that. Put your diaper back on. You wouldn't want to put a diaper back on.
That's standard stuff, my man.
Yeah.
Listen, I live kind of in the south and stuff, so it's kind of standard for us to urinate outside. So that helps with the training of our youngsters.
Yeah.
I'm training a puppy right now, and I gotta associate the word potty with the action potty first before I can give a command potty.
But Sizzling has a real live actual baby, though. Like a child, a human.
That says
Yeah,
no now.
Give him the command potty.
You have one or two, Sizzling?
Another one's on the way.
On the way, I remember.
Yeah.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
congratulations.
Yeah,
That is
thanks.
so cool, man.
Yeah, we just went for the second ultrasound. Today's Wednesday. Maybe yesterday. Yeah, yesterday.
The chaos right in the middle.
Figure 8 runway.
We're in Carroll.
Hey, Bing Dinger, I thought of you tonight because I had flank steak again. And as I'm cutting it up, I'm telling my wife, hey, is there any blood clots in this?
Oh, stop with that blood clots in the steak.
I was like,
You know how to ruin a meal with that. Come on.
that was disgusting. But no, there was none. This time I cooked it in the oven, broiled it 6 minutes each side, and it was good.
That sounds right, buddy.
What's the code for the next airport?
KESC. What's my paper? Kilo.
KE.
Yeah, Elliot. Sierra. Charlie.
Alright. I will be spotting there momentarily, and I'll meet you sometime.
What's the single engine gliding distance on this thing?
Like
Yes,
the best
what-
glide speed or the glide ratio? I'm kind of confused.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how high I need to be if I lose my engine.
I think what you do is you
Oh,
take
well,
a
that's,
rock and you chuck it out the window, and then you follow the rock.
Yeah, that's a minimum safe altitude, and that varies pilot by pilot.
Trent was giving wisdom there about a rock.
Rock on a string. And don't let go of the string.
Aren't we all glad Trent is a flight instructor?
Yeah.
All right, after seeing sizzling on the camera, I think we should all get cameras. I want to see all you weirdos.
Oh,
Yeah, we got to do the 2 or 3 camera perspective.
Well, Zadie actually told me that tonight. He said he saw somebody football manager with the camera on, and he said that now I can see who I'm talking to now. He says it'd be nice if we could have a channel where you can just post a picture of yourself. I'm like, okay, sounds good. We could do that.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
You guys can see how handsome I am, man. It's a bit much to take in at first, though. You know.
Just small doses at first.
Yeah.
I have not trimmed my beard to Sizzling's perfection right there. Holy smokes!
I haven't trimmed it at all.
Listen, I have you on full screen on another second huge monitor, and I still want. Listen, I still want to zoom in more, dude.
What are you on 4K? How many hairs do I have on this side of my face?
Have you decided what your best side is?
I don't know.
His north side.
The north side?
Yeah, the top half. I could do the comb over. Actually, my son could do that better than me. It's 4,000.
So why have you got that cool microphone? Why are you rocking the headset? Why don't you just have speakers? To like keep it down for your family. You care about other people's.
Yeah, that's right. I like the headphones because then I can have it loud and I'm closer to the sound.
I know what you meant.
Yeah. And it depends on the microphone, because if your microphone's too sensitive, then it'll pick up what your speakers are saying, so then there's a bunch of echo.
Yeah, that's the other thing. I have some, not that they're really old, but a wireless headset, and I tried it. It wouldn't connect. It was all the static.
Yeah.
But it was completely different feeling on the ears. I was like, nope.
Alright, wow. You guys are just rolling up.
Great camera angles there, the sizzling. I love it. You can see the whole pack over your wing
A
there.
good shot.
Yeah. Major Pooty. When I saw him after talking about potty, I was like, it's Major Potty. No, it's Pooty.
It's Pooty, yeah.
Yeah.
I just realized I had my spoilers on, you know, because you can't see them on the aircraft, so...
Yeah.
You could have your stream deck let you know that.
I don't know what that is. I just learned what SDK is from my cousin earlier.
Who was that just said that?
Dolan Aviation.
Okay,
Yeah.
roger that.
Yeah, it wasn't me. It was Dolan.
No. And you're from Denver, right?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I just love that answer. That was great, dude. All right, Gollum, what's going on here with this airport?
What are the letters?
Give me a moment, I'm tapped out.
Radian 01.
Yeah. Runway 27 is probably west to east. That's all I know. I've just been sitting on the runway.
What are the, what's the identifier?
Delta Co. KESC. Should be. Yeah, KESC. I'm also I'm a flight sim noob, so I might just be saying the completely wrong things. So.
Do they have a Cinnabon there?
I believe so, actually.
I put a picture of the
5,000
Cinnabon.
foot and 6,500 foot good asphalt. And if you're on real weather, winds 180 at 13.
That looked nice, Bane Dinger.
Somehow, magically, the trim was set for me or something. I didn't even do it.
Sometimes it happens.
Another good one from Trent. Man, everyone's got the landings on point today.
It's the caravan, I'm telling you.
Everyone I've seen come in, doing great.
Yeah, the caravan flies itself.
Gun pilot,
Especially
you
when
flying
autopilot's
with some gun pilot? You flying with some weather here?
Some what?
Some weather. Looks like you got a wind. Some wind going. You're flying sideways for me.
Yeah, I just came in sideways.
Oh, fair enough.
It was upside down.
That's true.
I mean, there is a crosswind with real weather, but
Anybody see Air Show? Air Show's video?
no video, no.
Air Show posted a video on one of the channels of Gun Pilot doing at least a 12-minute leg completely inverted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was there.
I love these departures.
Feels good to fly again. Haven't flown in a little while.
He said after his psych evaluation.
They changed the camera settings. Something.
I feel like
Something's changed.
they changed something into like controls because my rudder pedals, I gotta push it like to the max and I'm still not turning. Like
Yeah, they changed.
it's turning very slowly.
They changed the curves a couple weeks ago. You might want to go back and adjust.
Yeah.
I finally got my POV hat totally dialed in.
Yeah, my camera is just like, I think maybe it's more smooth or something. I don't know, but it's different. I don't. I'm not used to it yet.
Nice one, Tolstoy.
Thank you. Now I lost track where you are, but I know you're close.
I'm right on top of you.
Okay, good.
Where's the stunt flying happening?
wouldn't call it stunt flying on my part. I'm just trying to survive.
Ah, survival flight. I see.
Yeah.
Oh well. I guess.
At first I was afraid. I was petrified.
When we sing songs, we can only sing like 5 words, and you gotta stop because
Right.
DMCs.
DMCA are going
yeah.
real crazy.
Because on Twitch, it's been going crazy lately. People get DMC'd and they delete it. Like they get DMC'd on old videos that they've deleted like a year ago, but Twitch has kept it on a like backroom server, and then they get
Really?
DMC'd on it. It's like,
Because I know that they've done that just with normal videos that are still on
yeah,
the creator's channel, but
Landing gear.
really, it's stuff that they're keeping after it's deleted that they're getting people for.
yeah. And
Wow.
like Twitch came out last week or the week before saying, you know, we're trying to work on this, blah blah. But it's just like you're not really trying to work on it. You've had, like they said, they knew this was going on like since the summertime. Well, it's November.
"13 minutes en route, sounds good." So, question, polling, surveying. Did anybody think about waiting for the Xbox to put it on a system? Or did y'all just have a system to put it on right away?
For Flight Simulator? Well, they're
Yeah, this one.
well, they're it's on Xbox. We don't even know when Xbox will have Flight Simulator. But no, I didn't wait. But
Yeah.
more
I
so
had
a
a system.
PC guy.
I was gonna ask if you were going, if in game, did you plan on using it on the Xbox?
Not me. I don't own one. I'm not sure about the others.
Never been an
Performance-wise,
Xbox guy.
have you looked at the specs? What do you think of those specs on it?
Anyone have an Xbox?
Well, you talking about that Xbox to the Series X thing?
Yeah, the new one.
It's super powerful and everything. I mean, but it's a console. Not saying that in a bad way.
It does come with limitations, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think most of the folks that are playing this, I could be wrong, but I think we're rocking it on some kind of super powered PCs at our house.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah, that's what I had to build. I had
Can
to
you
build a
hook?
monster?
Can you hook a yoke up to an Xbox now?
You
Not
will be able
sure.
to.
Okay.
with
Yeah, some of the
the,
newer ones are going to support it, but not
Yeah.
really yet. I think the Logitech one might actually work, but Honeycomb's next one is going to.
Yeah, there's no way.
Tolstoy. You gave
There's
up.
no way.
Oh,
There's no.
yeah, I think that was long enough.
It's got decent USB support, so like some current joysticks and stuff should work.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
And I'm not banging on consoles and whatnot for all sorts of games. They're really cool, you know.
Yeah.
I can't.
Oh
see,
yeah, for sure.
I
didn't
can see
know
this
that.
one connecting all the peripherals to it and everything. I can't. This thing's
Yeah.
got to be seeing for me.
And that was my biggest question was, well, how many USBs will it support? 3,
Yeah, you might need
2?
a hub because like by the time you get pedals and a yoke and a throttle quadrant, like I don't know how many ports it has.
And
I
if
was
you
gonna say I tried a hub on mine, and the hub didn't provide enough power. You need enough power for an individual USB.
What if you want to try different kind of mods? And what if you want, forget about the mods, what if you want all sorts of, there are hundreds of programs.
Yeah, that's the killer thing. Like you can't. Yeah, like without the community builder, you're limited to what's in the marketplace. That sucks. Like you got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that $30 KTAL. Oh no, man! You got some floating buildings there, not looking too hot.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
I didn't say anything, but
And I made sure to put that as a thumbnail. A picture of floating cars at an airport.
dude, and those cars weren't like floating; they were floating.
Yeah, floating. Yeah.
That's a good 6 feet right there. They
Were
don't
they
need to
the,
socially distance from the ground.
Were they the service vehicles and stuff?
No, this was like the cars like coming up to the like the main doors of the terminal, which was weird.
I watched 3 service vehicles the other day turn into 1 service vehicle, and then turn back into 3 service vehicles.
Yeah. I was flying in Seattle, I think. Posted a screenshot of it. Fuel truck sitting right in the middle of the runway.
And thanks, Bing Dinger, for the gifted sub over to Trent. Nice one.
Yeah, thanks, Big Digger.
My boy. That's my boy. I've accused him of so many crimes. I feel like he deserves it.
Now we just need some custom emotes.
Yeah, I need a custom emote. Do you see that, Bing Dinger?
Landing gear.
I love you,
Landing
buddy.
gear.
All right, man. That's worth it right there, dude.
Yeah.
Mile out of you, man.
Stall. Stall. Stall.
What am I dealing all these pharmaceuticals for if I can't give away a little something to you?
With all your A5s in the garage.
Yeah.
Serving these fiends for years, man. That's from a rap song.
You can't see him, but Gun Pilot's upside down. I can see him from the other angle, but you can't see it.
He's been upside down all the way.
Yeah, I think Tolstoy is too. No.
I just had to go out of it because I kept losing too much speed. I don't know why, but
Because you're upside down.
fair enough. And he's got a point. I mean, you can't lie. Pretty good point.
You have your fuel pumps on?
I better.
You better.
Yeah. Better.
Yeah.
I'm super excited
They're
for
going.
Bravo.
Oh no, my camera's messed up now. Oh lord. Yep, I'm turning the wrong way.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing
On
gear.
Monday night, one of
Landing
my
gear.
old
Landing
racing
gear.
teammates,
Landing
he
gear.
came into the stream and I was
Landing
playing
gear.
Football Manager.
Landing gear.
He says,
Landing gear. Landing gear.
"Isn't it kind of hard to
Landing
play
gear.
Football Manager with a
Landing
wheel?"
gear.
To
Landing
say,
gear.
"You need to come back,
Landing gear.
get rid of these silly
Landing
games,
gear.
come back to
Landing
racing."
gear.
Like,
Landing gear. Landing
like,
gear.
no. But I thought of doing a race on Sunday, but then never got to it.
Listen, with your racing games, all you're doing is turning the wheel left and right. This one, you get to push the wheel in and out. Come on.
Yeah, and turn it side to side.
Know you like it.
Was our next one 5 Yankees 7?
Yeah.
It's correct.
Sweet.
But the thing is this, I don't sweat flying. Racing,
That's true.
You're sweating after like 45 minutes race.
So you're shaving thousandths of a second off of it. Come on, dude.
Yeah.
That's stressful.
4,000 foot, good grass, 1836.
The next
You
3
can't do it
airports
upside down.
are all grass strips that are up near the Lake Superior shore, and so, fly it however you want, of course. But if when we take off from this next airport, if you want to kind of go north of the course line in the flight plan and go up by the shoreline,
Okay.
might be a good move. And I'd say that between the next two
Landing
airports
gear.
after this, too.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing
Oh,
gear.
and while I think of it,
Landing gear.
there is a
Landing gear.
waypoint.
Landing gear.
Well, let me see. Got one,
Landing
two,
gear.
3 airports coming up, and then there's a waypoint that
Landing
is not a
gear.
landing point.
Landing
It's just
gear.
a point.
Landing gear.
It's Whitefish
Landing
Point,
gear.
Yeah, Whitefish.
where we'll talk a little bit about the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Stall.
Since
Stall.
last week,
Stall.
November 10th
Stall.
was the
Stall.
45th anniversary
Stall.
of the
Stall.
Edmund Fitzgerald sinking. So we'll fly around Whitefish Point when we get up there to that waypoint. And have a few little tidbits of info on that.
See, thank you for doing this flight plan, buddy. This is pretty cool, man. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, this is gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Glad you're enjoying it. This stretch right here is
boring.
It's kind of a long one, and you know,
It's
not much to it. But but I also looked at the maps, and there's aren't a whole lot of airports out here.
Yeah. Well, I like it because if there's not too much going on this leg, it's encouraged Bing Dinger to gift 2 subs. So
there you
thanks
go.
again, Bing Dinger.
If anybody wants a tip, we did a flight plan yesterday, the Hoover Dam, Lake Mead flight plan. There was an airstrip that was phenomenal.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
And it's Lima 25. Lima 25. And it was like you land coming up onto a cliff, the approach is over a cliff, and when you take off, so off of a cliff, it's sexy.
Yeah, it's right near the Grand Canyon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was Lima 25.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, Dolan.
Thanks.
Landing
Yeah,
gear.
that was a nice
Landing
flight. I
gear.
joined that one last
Landing
night.
gear.
It was
Stall.
really cool
Stall.
going through the canyon.
Stall.
I didn't even make it to the final one. The final one, like I look on 4Flight when I do that, and the final one on 4Flight was labeled hazardous. So I really want to get to it one day. I'll have to load it on its own.
I think our next Friday Saturday flight won't be it's not this weekend, but next weekend. Moving it up because I was thinking the first weekend of December, but moving it up 1 week because next Tuesday the World Update 2 USA comes out.
Landing
So
gear. Landing gear.
we'll do a US flight 2-part thing with. We'll see what they put in as the flights. But the next 2 flights, we're gonna mix it up. We're gonna go to, what's it, Himalayas? Lukla and Everest. Waldo's put a plan together, so he's gonna give us all the history of the area and of where he lives. Is that where he lives? No, he doesn't live there. And then I'll make a flight plan. I want to go somewhere outside of North America,
Landing gear.
and so then we'll have like 2 different outside of North America, and then we'll have a 2-part U.S. flight. Oh, it's right here.
Sounds good.
Good.
Because I've got a flight plane from Dave for the Boston Martha's Vineyard, but he's having CTDs, so he wants to wait till the next update. He doesn't want to have a CTD while trying to give us some local information.
Landing gear.
And I've flown in that. I've
Landing
flown to that
gear.
airport in real
Landing
life.
gear. Landing gear.
So I can
Landing
be back
gear.
up for that.
Landing
Some
gear.
Okay.
local info.
Landing
Was
gear.
that Veer?
It's Mr. the Doctor.
Oh, okay, the doctor. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not smart enough to be the doctor, man.
You've done
Yeah,
Welke in real life.
No, Martha's
Landing
Vineyard.
gear.
There's a radio tower in the middle of the runway.
Yeah.
Tolstoy and I did the same thing.
What the?
Why are we seeing trees, Popcorn?
I think I went off of the screen and I tried to stop and I couldn't stop. And I realized it was because I didn't go onto the screen. Man. I don't even
Realistic.
know where I am.
Man, those loops are quite scary to do in cockpit view. I've never done one in cockpit view before. That was something else.
Gun pilot, do you do them inside or outside of the cockpit?
Bit of both.
There's a place up along the coast here called Log Slide Overlook. You don't want to be on the beach below that point.
Yeah.
Just past Sullivan's Landing.
Did you say we're landing?
Just past Sullivan's Landing.
I'm joking.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Gun
It's
pilot.
an age thing, I
you're
guess.
Pulling your usual shenanigans there.
Oh, you got 'em.
Oh yeah. Just
Looking
catching you
around,
in
I
the
can't.
distance.
Looking around, I can't see you.
Oh yeah, I'm quite far
back.
out, but I could tell from your beacon lights.
Yeah, I can see Trent behind me.
It's a shame we don't have floats on this thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. I wish there was
Handy
more
right
than the
now.
icon.
yeah.
Oh, the icon is so slow.
I know.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
suppose they'll put a faster one
Well, because they're Aerosoft's working on a Twin Otter, but I think Twin Otter is probably going to be first quarter next year.
in?
Well,
That's a
it's beautiful.
great aircraft, though. Yeah, I'll buy it.
Someone might mod this aircraft and add floats to it.
One of the guys I talked to on Honeycomb said he's also developer for Aerosoft. It was a good conversation.
My contact at Aerosoft is like MIA. Like, trying to do a review on their latest airports, and they not responding. And the manager of the store is like, "Hey, who are you? Like, what are you doing trying to get this free product?" I'm like, "It's approved by so and so," and they're like, "Okay, we'll send it over to them." Wow, it's been like half a week. That person hasn't responded. I'm like, what's going on here?
Ghosted? Question mark.
Yeah, ghost. Because I actually asked that manager. I said, I don't know, but does this person still work there? Oh, I'll give it to them ASAP. I'll send it to them so that they can get this fixed ASAP. Still moving. Okay.
Is next Yankee 9 or 8?
Yankee 9 or 8. Yep.
Correct.
Yep.
Hey, Casey, are these red cliffs over here for real?
They're kind of limestone formations, so but yes.
But some of them are bright red.
Say it again.
Some of them are bright red.
Oh yeah, they are pretty colorful. I mean, it's been a lot of years since I took a boat tour up here. You know, where they took you out in a little tour boat and along the shoreline, and it's been a lot of years. So my memory of it, but as I recall, it's pretty colorful.
Mm-hmm.
This is Lake Superior we're over now, which is the largest of the Great Lakes.
You know, I could swear
Also,
I
is
saw
landing on the beach.
on your plane. You a commercial pilot?
Who's asking who's commercial pilot?
I was just saying. I feel like I've flown on Casey Pilot's airline as a passenger.
He has the official voice.
Exactly.
This is your captain speaking?
Yes. Thank you for flying.
As you can see over to the right.
I see you guys are following the autopilot line.
I don't even have the plan, so I'm honestly just looking at where Bing Dinger's going. Because came in halfway through or however.
Gollum, young man, that's the smartest thing you've said tonight.
I'd assume you would say that.
You can land on the beach over here. Probably
See
just
that.
drive on the beach.
Any of you guys ever heard of Signature Flight?
I have, yeah. The airline, you mean?
The FBO.
Yeah, the FBO.
Yeah, I've used their services every now and then.
I am trying to be a rampy here in my local airport.
Is there an airline at your local airport?
There are a couple, but we have a few major FBOs also. We have Signature, TAC Air, and Mayo.
I was rampy for about 1.5 years for a big airline in Canada.
That's either WestJet or Air Canada.
Yeah, it was Air Canada.
Okay.
I always use TAC Air at Centennial, Dylan. That's kind of my favorite.
That's where I train out of. My instructor and I are right out there. Alpha Ramp.
Somebody just say Centennial?
Yeah, that's my local airport there.
Oh, hey, me too.
That's fun. Yep, I have a follow-up interview with ATP for being a rampy, and I have a follow-up with Signature for being a rampy.
Good luck, man.
Cheers.
So, but what does that rampy do?
Everything.
So is that like the luggage and stuff like that? Cargo loading, or is it?
Yeah, pretty much just preparing the aircraft for
Fueling and
flight.
everything.
Okay.
You've heard of the lackey in an office? A rampy is a lackey.
Okay.
Lots of de-icing during the winter.
Do you get to take out a Dash 400 and do flips in it?
Oh God, no. Oh, dark.
Oh man, that Seattle guy, poor
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, let's talk about getting in over your head, right?
Yeah.
We're coming up to Log Slide Lookout over here.
I'm loving this marsh. I'm a little behind you, but the scenery's gorgeous.
I'll be back in a couple minutes, so don't mind me if my autopilot just takes me right past the airport. I'll just slow over to you.
Sounds
So
good.
I said just put it in slow flight and go to the next one.
But how does it know which airport to go to? You said you didn't have the flight plan. It's going over to Canada.
Right, direct to. Yeah.
It just joins a goose pattern, you know, and follows the flock.
Yeah.
Yeah, those of you guys that are out of Centennial, I have a Discord channel. It's Front Range Flyers.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Don't you dare talk about another Discord channel in here. Who do you think you are?
I'm so sorry, Popcorn. I'm so sorry.
Did you figure out why your Discord was automatically kicking everybody?
No, but that's a serious problem. I
think you
tried
need to
Googling
assign
it.
people roles. So
I think I
if
do.
your
I
invite
need
will expire if the people are assigned roles.
moderators and people who know. I need to assign them to people who know what's going on too, because I don't know what's going on.
Google how to run Discord. How to
Yeah,
run a Discord.
How to successfully be a Discord host.
Yeah.
Or pay me 10 grand a month.
That's how I learn all my tech support tips. I know how to use Google. Real good.
Yeah, YouTube is the best of them. I wonder, is it because it's a free channel? Is it something that I have to pay for?
No.
You make the suckers pay for it. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Sizzlin?
Yeah, Waldo's paying for the for the nitro.
So
Thank you,
how is that
Waldo.
Tesla working out there for you in the garage?
The Tesla? No, I still don't have the Tesla. Big Name's got the A5s. Oh, we're landing.
Gun pilot's inverted.
He's gonna do a
Again?
tail strike.
Yeah.
Just had a caravan cut right in front of me on roll off.
Yeah, it's probably me. Because I saw you.
Oh, that was awesome.
How rude.
Stall. 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 Stall.
See, if you're not playing for absolute realism, then why play at all?
Oh, I've got my my
'Cause
damage
that's not
turned on.
play.
Stall.
Keep
Stall.
my damage turned on all day.
Stall.
Pity the fool. He's got to turn his aircraft damage off.
It's actually been a while since I've heard a Mr. T reference. I appreciate that.
Mr. T. Wow. Yeah, that's old.
Yeah, remember with the old necklaces and all that?
Yeah.
I thought about that cat for a while. That dude was badass.
I know.
Like,
Now you got me thinking about
You
Mr.
mean
D.
B.A. Baracus?
Bad beep, Baracus. We know.
I pity the fool.
Where are we going on
What
this
he
one,
said.
guys? I got 2 different flight plans showing up.
2 hearts will fly over, and then there's, or is 2 hearted a landing?
It's same style, poor grass, about the same length.
Yep.
Okay,
Another
yeah.
grass strip.
Okay, yeah, 2 hearted's the next one. We fly over Whitefish Point.
And then after that it's just a flyover of Whitefish Point, Whitefish Bay. You kind of follow the bay then into Sault Ste. Marie. And
Okay.
The locks.
And that's where you'll
Oh,
see
the locks are
the
probably cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that's the first DLC area that we'll be in.
Okay.
Has Airshow been here the whole time, or is he just coming like a ninja?
No, Airshow's been here since the beginning.
Bad.
Because he posted in today's Gun Pilot.
パート2へ続きます。